So nice to see y'all. Welcome to English 2110, Introduction to Literature, the online version. My name is Dr. Andy Bersenio. I'm going to be your instructor in this online class. I just want to start off by saying once again, hello. Thank you for signing up. It means a lot to me. I take it very seriously. I think it's an honor to be your teacher. I know that sounds like some lip service nonsense, but nonetheless, it's the truth. This class reflection be killing me. I can't see you anymore, but I'm hoping maybe you can see me and we'll run that way. All right, so what do you need to know in this intro to video? One is that I'm glad to have you, and I hope that you get the most out of this course. Two is that if you want to accomplish that, here are a couple of things I want you to keep in mind. One is that the syllabus is your document. I did everything I could to get every little due date on Moodle exactly correct, but the syllabus is the document that binds us, that is our contract. And so I want you to read it, and I want you to read it carefully, and I want you to use it kind of like the Bible to English 2110. That's what you need to be checking out most often, okay? That's what you should build your own personal calendars around. All right, two, and I need you to know this, I'm sure for many of you this is not your first rodeo with an online class, but some of you it might be. It needs to be said either way. Online classes are tough, and what makes them tough is that you never see me, and as a result, you are incredibly reliant on your own self-starting, your own ability to stay organized, to stay on top of things, and to make things make sense on your end. That can be so hard, guys. My recommendations are to work as early as possible, to turn things in as soon as you possibly can. All the assignments are up and live on this class. You could complete it early, and very early if that were really your goal. And I think that this is the best possible way to ensure that you're successful, okay? So online, check. The other thing is online classes in general, and particularly literature classes just as well. I want to point out something that, again, I guess you already know, but I think it's worth mentioning, is that it's easy to take this class and sort of have it glance off of you, by which I mean that when you see the way the course is set up, which I'll talk about here in a minute, you'll see that there are identifiable objective goals, and that you can complete them relatively quickly. That's not an accident. What I'm really trying to say here is that if you want to learn from this course, you're going to have to make sure that you engage with the literature directly. And in a face-to-face class, I would help facilitate that by asking you questions that get you thinking, by kind of nagging you if you didn't get the reading done, etc., etc., etc. When you're on your own, it's up for you to create that engagement. I'm here to foster it. I'm here to answer questions. I just wanted to be clear that we're all on the same page there. All right, so how is this class set up? I mentioned it a minute ago. Let's talk through that. Every week, you have weekly assignments that you do. Those assignments are due Monday morning. So this week is labeled week 1, and all of your assignments, which are in the same sort of module as the video that you're now watching, are there. There's even a checklist to help you make sure you got everything done. Do all of those stuff. Do it by Monday at 8 a.m. The reason I say Monday at 8 a.m. is really what I mean is do it before you go to bed Sunday night. That's our deadline, right? Every Monday, 8 a.m., that's when stuff is due, right? You'll notice that we also have a few, not a ton, but a few deadlines throughout the semester. So weekly work, everything's due Monday. It should take you less than an hour and a half to complete all of the work, not including whatever time you might want to spend reading the text. Okay, major assignments. You have 2 papers, 2 imitations, and 2 tests. Let's talk them through, right? So all the due dates are in your syllabus. I'm not going to talk about the due dates now because I want to use this video for more than one semester. Let me be real with you. But 2 imitations. What that means is that you're going to read a work of literature, 1 poem, 1 short story, and write your own shorter version of that. The idea here is it gives you a chance to see what writing literature is like, which really can help you understand more when you're reading literature. I think it's a really important and worthwhile process. So those are both worth 100 points. They are due, you can see when in the syllabus. I expect those assignments to be ones that most students are highly successful on. That's not an accident. I think that reward here is experiential, and if that you have it, you will get what you want out of that. Okay, then I've got 2 essays. A short one, I believe that's 3 to 5 pages at midterm, and a long one, which requires some research, called the research essay towards the end. The first one is worth 150 points. The second one is worth 200 points. In addition, you have 2 tests, a midterm, and a final, right? So that is the bulk, possibly the entirety of your grade, and that's how it's broken up over times. The major assignments account for 200 points in tests, 350 points in papers, and 200 points in imitations. That's 75%, or that is 75% of your grade. The rest of it comes from weekly work and additional assignments. So you can see all of the details about that in the syllabus. Please forgive me for being a little vague, but I wanted to at least touch on that in this video. All right, so that's the most of everything. The last thing I want to say before I let you guys get out of here is the following. For any education to really be worth what you're paying for it, you need to be interacting with your professors on a one-on-one basis. For online education to be effective, that's even more so doubly true. So how can you get a hold of me? You can email me at brisenoj@nsula.edu, Brisenoj, that's me. I will answer those emails during my office hours, and will try to answer them as soon as I can, regardless of that. You can also send me texts and voice messages at 401-526-3739. That is a Google Voice number that I have set up so that students can text me. You can call me and leave messages there, and I can call you back. That is the best way to get a hold of me. During face-to-face office hours, you can also call me on the office phone. That's listed in the syllabus. That's not the best way to get a hold of me because I only catch it when I'm in the office. So I'm not even going to list the number here because I want you to call the other number. All right. So that's me. That's what I've got. I can't wait to learn a little bit more about you guys in your Introduce Yourself assignment later this week. If you have any questions, let me know. And, oh yeah, my apologies if some of these videos are of a different era than this one. And looking and researching, I'm like, wow, yeah, some of these are from my very first semester at NSU, and this is my 15th. So, yeah, in any case, enjoy, guys. I hope you really enjoy the books that we read. I hope you have a good time. And if you have any questions, please, please, please let me know.